Hey everyone and welcome. So you're thinking about the Amore Learning School and probably wondering, okay, where do I even begin? Well, today we're going to break down their entire admission journey. We'll make it super simple so you know exactly what's coming. Let's dive in.
You know that feeling, right? It can be pretty overwhelming. You find a new school, you're excited, but then you're hit with all these different forms and steps, and it's tough to figure out where to start. We've all been there for sure. But here's the good news. The journey with Amore Learning School is actually designed to be really clear and straightforward. In this explainer, we're going to show you how it really is as simple as 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with an overview, then we'll walk through the 3 main steps: the inquiry, the registration, and the application. And to wrap it all up, we'll see how it all fits together in one simple view.
The whole process really kicks off with 3 key forms. You can think of them as different stages of a conversation, where each one shows you're getting a little more serious about joining.
So, the very first step on your path is the inquiry. Honestly, think of this as your first casual hello to the school, just a friendly handshake to get things started.
The inquiry form is all about checking things out. It's your chance to ask all your questions and get the info you need to decide if this is the right place for you or your child, all without any big commitment or pressure. So what does this step actually let you do? Well, it's your very first point of contact, a totally no-commitment way to get your specific questions answered. And this is really important. It's also where you can let them know which curriculum you're interested in, whether that's CBSE or IGCSE, right from the get-go. All right, so once you've asked your questions and gotten some answers, the next step builds on that curiosity. Registration is where you go from just looking around to showing you're genuinely interested in Amore. The registration form kind of levels you up. By filling this out, you're basically raising your hand and telling the school, hey, I'm really serious about this. This officially moves you from just browsing to being on their radar as a potential student. And that brings us to the final, most formal step in this initial process, the application. This is where your interest turns into an official request for a spot at the school. Right, the application form is your official submission for a place. And just so you know, as the source material points out, this is specifically for admission into the 2026-2027 academic year. So yeah, this is the big one that the admissions team will review to consider you. And just to be super clear, filling out this application is what officially puts you in the running. It really is the key that unlocks the door to the final stages of the whole admission process. We've looked at each form on its own, but seeing them side by side like this, well, it really helps the whole journey just click into place. You can see exactly how things build up. Look at how simple this makes it. You start with the inquiry to ask questions. That's low commitment. Then you move to registration to show your intent. That's a medium commitment. And finally, you submit the application to secure a place. That's your high commitment stage. It's just a really clear, logical path. So that's the process. It's pretty straightforward, right? But why go through it? What kind of learning community are you actually hoping to join? A great way to answer that is to check out the huge range of programs Amore offers. So, who is this school for? As you can see, the school offers a ton of different things. This is not just one kind of school. I mean, from a full online curriculum and programs for job seekers to language training and even something called Kids World, Amore is basically a whole ecosystem of learning. So, let's bring it all home. What this all boils down to is a simple 3-step path. First, you inquire to learn more. Second, you register to show you're serious. And third, you apply to make it official. That's it. That's the start of your journey. And when you're ready to get started, all the info you need is right here, with contact details for the UAE and India, plus a direct email. Reaching out to take that first step couldn't be easier. So there you have it. We've walked through the what, the why, and the how. The process is all laid out, and the path is clear. The only question left is, are you ready to take your first step?